Hey everybody, how are we doing? That's good. We're caught. Alright, fair enough. Okay. I'm a senior, and being a senior is different but awesome. And you learn everything, like all the tricks throughout the school, and there's just one thing that I noticed throughout the years that I've never seen before, is that senior girls never date freshman guys. It's the other way around. I mean, you know what I mean? And oh, this sucks. Oh, alright. Anyways, and you just never see it, and I was starting to think that why would it be? And it took me a while, and I actually figured it out. But at first I thought it was because senior girls like maturity in a guy, and that zones everybody else out. Like, there's no mature guy in school, so that means they either don't date at all, or they just date out of town, or they date older guys, and that zones us out, and that leaves us senior guys with either younger girls or each other, because we're too cheap to go out of town, because by the time we drive out there, it's 2 hours and don't have enough cash to get back home, gotta walk, and it's not worth it. And then I kept thinking, that's not it. As true as the facts are, that's not it. I realized the only reason senior girls do not date freshman guys is because, well, girls can't grow mustaches. Only guys can, and that apparently gives them the right to date younger. And yeah, I made sure I shaved before I did that joke. And there was this one thing I saw where I opened this Guinness Book of World Records, and randomly, of course, and there was this picture of this guy, and he had this kind of small beard on him, and he was just not very attractive, and big goofy glasses, and I was trying to figure out what's so great about this guy, and then I looked up, and the words longest female beard was there. And I'm like, ugh. Dinner, breakfast, lunch, all over the place. It was gross. But other than that, senior girls don't have mustaches. And I realized, but what would that kind of date be like? Of course, the guy would have to drive his mom's car, of course, because he only has a permit, and his mom has to come with him, and his date has to sit in the back seat, nagging him the whole time. I could have driven, the mustache, and they're just both nagging at him the whole time because he doesn't have that much experience driving. He's driving like this the whole time, getting in the other lane, and mom's yelling, "We gotta stop here, over here," and then get over in the other lane. Stop it! Stop! There's a stop sign! I said stop! And then the senior girl, of course, is doing the same thing. And this kind of reminds me of a friend of mine, Tim Seeloff, and when he first got his truck, he had only a permit, and of course, when you have a truck, you gotta go down some awesome trails. when you have 4x4, of course. And I get called up. He's like, "Hey, you want to go bomb some trails?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" And I didn't really know that Tim's mom had to come with us. And at first I thought it was going to be a bit of a drag, but it was kind of scary. Tim's driving, and we're just hitting bumps. And we're all just holding on for dear life. And then there's Tim's mom screaming from the back seat, "Step on it! What do you think you are, girl?" Speaking of girls, I am a single guy, just for let you know.
I love you, Corey!
Hey, what's going on? Well, I'd like to tell you that I'm not single anymore. I just met this nice girl. I think she loves me. She's really outgoing. We can probably go on a nice date. Yeah, and, yeah, speaking of dates, I'd like to talk about my first car. I don't know why, but it's just a funny thing. My first car was a 92 Toyota Corolla station wagon, sky blue, of course. Has to be. And it just has that about it. And I mean, I got it for $100, which was a good deal. It was a stick, so I had to learn how to drive like a man. And the exhaust was shot, so it sounded like a race car. And it was awesome. You could hear me a mile away. And it got 0 to 60, never. And it was so rusty that whenever it rained, the people in the back seat would get wet. The rust holes are so big that birds don't poop on the car. They go inside the car and poop all over you. And yeah. But imagine I'm your date coming up in this car. Can you imagine how embarrassing it would be? But I guess my date would have to have a pretty good mustache. That's all I got. Thanks, guys.